Hey guys, Brian Sullivan, founder of Precise Selling with your weekly video tip. All right, today we're going to talk about the bar fight rule. Now, my father and my grandfather owned an Irish pub called Sullivan's Saloon, so I know a little something about bar fights. And specifically, let's talk about, the fuel behind bar fights. It's just arguments. We all get into arguments, right? I don't know if you've seen a bar fight, but it's two guys puff their chests out. They start yelling within a few seconds. Chaos. There's drink spills. There's chairs flying. By the end of it, nobody actually wins. Even the guy who wins probably just broke his hand on someone's face. Now, think about the last time you got into a heated argument, maybe with a coworker, maybe a sibling, maybe an old best friend. Did you actually change the other person's mind in that argument? And if you're honest, the answer is probably not. Because when people feel attacked, they don't suddenly go, wow, I think you're right. I've been wrong about this the whole damn time. Thank you so much for yelling at me. They dig in. They actually double down. They get defensive. And this isn't just about sales. It's about life. So how many times do we escalate situations that actually don't need escalating? So an example might be, maybe a coworker disagrees. And instead of listening, of course, what do? You immediately start defending your position. Or maybe simple things like you're on the way to work and someone cuts you off in traffic and suddenly this is personal. Or maybe it's Thanksgiving and that family member says something absolutely dumb. Of course, instead of letting it go, you're going to spend the next 45 minutes arguing over absolute nonsense. Now, you're not going to argue your way or argue someone into seeing things your way. It just doesn't work. But something's got to work, right? Number one. Someone's firing on you. Just absorb it. Let them be a pincushion for a little bit. All right? Pause. Then what you're going to do is instead of internalizing it, you're going to sort of redirect this thing. Don't attack back. In fact, just change the focus of the conversation. You're going to kind of lead this thing by asking a few questions. So, for example, someone says something that you do not agree with. What won't work is, nah, you're wrong. Instead, I want you to try this. Interesting take. Why do you think that way? Or instead of, I got to tell you, man, I completely disagree with you. Just try this. All right, I see your point. Have you thought of looking at it this way? Try to guide them. Now, you just got to remember, you don't have to win every argument. In fact, real influence comes from understanding and not overpowering. So the next time that you're about to start that verbal bar fight argument, just ask yourself, do I want to win? Or do I want to be effective? Big difference. All right. Hope you enjoyed this tip. You better enjoy this tip. See you next week.